Today is the day. Man, similar to Opeth, it's been a while since I've reacted to this band, so just getting around to all of it. As my good friend Smokey would say, it's house cleaning. He requested it specifically, actually, but man, I would have hopefully gone around to this anyways. And this is 10,000 Days by Tool. I've reacted to Anima, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Lateralis before, as well as No Quarter, which is like a cover they did. So yeah, I have a few other Tool reactions if you want to check them out. There's a whole playlist of Tool reactions, and today we're going to do 10,000 Days. And I have listened to the song Pot before, The Pot. The Pot will be included, I'll do another listen to that song, but I haven't listened to The Pot in a very long time. It didn't stand out to me as one of my like absolute favorites by them, like Lateralis did, because that's my favorite Tool song, along with Sober. Sober is also really good. But it'll be good here to revisit The Pot and see if I like it a little bit more. If you would like early access to any of my videos here on YouTube, I post everything up early on my Patreon. I also do polls, and I also do bonus content. First, we start with Vicarious. Just one song to start. Man, I haven't listened to these guys in so long, but they just have that Tool sound to the guitar. It's so good. Oh, it feels so good to be listening to Tool again. Okay. I'm so ready for an experience. Ah, it's like, wait, what? Is this? Oh. Wow. They do that stuff all the time. They do like the beats that aren't 4x4. That I get so easily confused. These riffs are so good! Every single riff has been a 10. Man, that music's just on with another level! Yes. Yes. I love how these verses get more and more loud. Why? Why can't break no bones? Damn, this one really puts me on edge. This one's such a banger. This is so good. Sometimes they can be a little bit more of a contemplative band. But man, this one's just about the energy. Actually, like really starting off this album with a bang. Oh. What? Ah! Syncopated. Okay. I really like it. I love syncopation. Man, that guitar in the back! That is so scary! Rhea. Navor. Oh, I can put the lyrics over here, actually. That's a good idea. Oops. Okay. I never thought about that before. La 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 la. Yeah, this one doesn't really have the softer moments so much. I'm sure we'll get softer moments throughout this album though, like that's what Tool does. Fingers as well, I know I gotta pace myself with just getting too excited. Just got an hour, 15 minutes of this! I'm so lucky. Man. These drums have been so interesting across this whole track. But that's just Tool. Oh. Oh. Man, that wasn't even that loud, but I loved it. Even that really just got me going. Oh! This drummer is insane! Okay, pause. We're back. Tool is back. Here we are. Here we are. I actually pulled my upper back out yesterday. It's really sore. This makes me want to just like move so bad and it just keeps hurting. I want to say like this doesn't feel like the thing to be listening to today because it makes me want to move so much when I shouldn't be moving too much. But man, it's never a bad time to listen to Tool. What have I been doing? How do I put this stuff off for so long? I remember that they just would continuously blow my mind on every single track. Every single track feels like such a journey, an epiphany. I'm always like having revelations listening to Tool. I'm always just like, whoa, I just taken to a different place, transported to a different world. They are so otherworldly, ethereal. It's so ethereal. Man, it's really good. I just love as well the level of energy. I think it's so special just like how loud and exciting and explosive they can get. Anyone that's been watching all of my videos would know I love to move to music and Tool is just the band for that. It's just, I'm so happy. All right, let's keep listening. I honestly want to put the jumper on. I think you guys know what jumper I'm talking about, but I just have a feeling, I just want to put it on. It's the Stargazer jumper. Next up we have two songs. First we have Jambi. Jambi's starting like intense too. Jambi's giving me like even more intense energy than Vicarious. This drum is on something. This drummer like is ready to kill someone. No, actually. Oh. Right. Tool does that. They put in like some weird percussion every now and again. I forgot about that.
Treasures and flesh never few. But
Nice.
wish it all away. If I thought I'd lose you just one day.
Shout out to my sister who is currently listening to Tool on Spotify as I react to this, and will probably watch this entire video because she loves Tool.
In love with the dark side I found. Dabbling all the way down. Up to my neck, soon to drown. But you changed that all for me.
It's one of those beats where I cannot find myself. The beat is too smart for me.
So
Okay. Okay, this one deceivingly seemed a little like loud initially, but it's actually quite quiet. I feel like we're gonna have an explosion. Right? Oh, well, I hope we do. Whoa! These bursts of the guitar are cool. So lost. How do they play this stuff? It's like another level of talented. It's insane. I feel like I can't even move to this because I don't know what's going on. Oh, they finally put a riff in that I can understand. A riff for the normies. An idiot's riff. Yes. It's fine. Oh. Wow, we got like a little electronic there at the end. On that solo. Whoa. Oh, I love it. I love that solo. It's so weird. In such a good way. so excited to hit the pot. Actually. And to see how much it stands out for me. Wow. Is that it? Okay, and then one more track. Oh, actually, I just realized 3 and 4 are like part 1 and 2 of Wings. So I gotta listen to them together, actually. So I gotta pause it again here. And then I've been told tracks 7 and 8 I need to listen to together as well. So I guess for the next 6 tracks, I'm gonna listen to them in pairs. Okay, before we get to Wings part 1 and Wings part 2 here. Jambi. Okay, so Jambi doesn't stand out to me as much as a special track as Vicarious. Jambi was like a little bit... Jambi left me feeling like I wanted more, which is okay at this point in the album, because yeah, I feel like Jambi is just such an anticipation track. It's just like getting me ready for the album. Vicarious feels like such a bang to start off. It really grabs your attention, and then Jambi sort of just like leaves you wanting more. So I feel like the way that they're pacing this album out right now, even the first 2 tracks together in the order, is working for me quite well with like an overall listening experience. So I just want to keep listening now. I don't really want to pause it for that long. Let's just keep going. Oh my gosh. Wings for Marie, part 1. This is scary. Nice. This is the type of stuff I love Tool for. This is exactly it. Give me something different. Awesome. Wow. I don't even know how they're doing that. How they're making it sound so... What are they doing? Believed in movements none could see. These lyrics are awesome. No way. This is so beautiful! It like has a slight like looping like electronic production on it that I really like. It feels hypnotizing. about his mum?
to be worthy.
I love these lyrics. I'm obsessed with these lyrics. They're like the right amount of confused, like they're sort of vague, but they're also hitting a very specific feeling for me right now. Just a moment there. I expected the whole thing to be quiet.
Daylight dims, leaving cold fluorescence. Difficult to see you in this light. Please forgive this selfish question. What am I to say to all these ghouls tonight?
She never told a lie. Or might have told a lie.
She never told a lie, well, might have told a lie, but never lived one.
Nice. Didn't have a life, but surely saved one. Oh.
Life but surely saved one. See, I'm alright now. It's time for us to let you go.
There's so much packed into that lyrically. Like, I feel like there's a bit of grief in there. It feels like a mother-son relationship. Insanely good stuff. Whoa. Okay, next track. I imagine that's Marie. Wings for Marie. Like, Marie passed on. Marie potentially is his mother. He's reflecting on her after she's passed, but I could be completely wrong. And then Wings Part 2, 10,000 Days, which is like the title track right now. We have. I can see, yeah, like the guitar's got the similar quality to the previous track. I get why it's a part 1 and 2.
Listen to the tales and romanticize how we follow the path of the hero. Boast about the day when the river is overrun. How we rise to the height of our halo. Listen to the tales as we erection down lies. Our way into the arms of the Savior. Fading all the trials and the tribulations.
I do feel like we're sort of carrying on from the story of the last. Ignorant siblings in the congregation gather around spewing sympathy, spare me. None of them can even hold up a candle to you. I guess like everyone gets what they want to get out of songs. As long as I'm feeling some type of story here, that's what matters. But yeah, I feel like this track and the last track I've focused in a lot more with what the story is that the lyricist is trying to tell. first two tracks I was really focused on how it felt sonically. But these last two tracks have been a bit more stripped back. Jeez. It's gotta be his mom, right? I'll be so surprised if this isn't about his mum. But this little light of mine, a gift you passed on to me. Pretty. The thunderstorm sample in there too, yeah. It's like sunny outside right now. It's weird to hear that. I love this section because we've stayed so quiet for so long. It's exciting. And then this part reminds me of being in purgatory after you die before you go to heaven. I only pray heaven knows when to lift you out. 10,000 days in the fire is long enough. You're going home to heaven. I imagine his mum was religious. Yeah, fetch me the spirit, the son, the father. Okay, yeah. I love this track lyrically. I feel like a lot of the time on Lateralis especially, they'd be like talking about like the weirdest stuff. Not that I love lyrics on Lateralis too, but this is very personal. And I love how it's telling like a bit more of like a, yeah, maybe a personal story here for the vocalist. Probably not like the Tabernacle sequence, whatever it was. What it is. Once again, it's very loopy. It's doing the same thing over again. It's just sort of like hypnotizing. You really get drawn into it. And then the drums, just mixing it up, just keeps it a bit interesting. While that bass can continue to do the same thing over and over again. They're very good at what they do. Obviously. Judith Marie. Judith Marie. The song's about singer Maynard's mother, Judith Marie. Okay, we got it. I'm on track. I got shivers all on my legs. Got goosebumps. Because I feel like the one thing I have been missing a little bit is like, it's not overly loud since that first track. I know we still got a lot of time though for this album. So good. Wow. Okay. That was insane. I can't believe 10,000 Days is 11 minutes long. And on top of that, we listened to like a 6-minute part 1 before that. That was like 17 minutes and it flew by so damn quick because these guys are so good. Like I said, it's the hypnotizing feel of it a lot that just makes the time fly by. Also, the amazing story he's telling about his mother here, like her passing on and going to heaven, is just like incredibly detailed. I love this last sentiment. I never lived a lie, never took a life, but surely saved one. I assume she's talking about him, that he feels like she saved his life. And then hallelujah, it's time for you to bring me home. Heaven is home. I love it. I literally love these lyrics. I haven't really focused in so much on a personal story being told by Maynard ever since maybe Sober. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like a lot of the other stuff, it's been about like, I remember like 46 and 2 was it? Was about Hollywood or something? I might be completely wrong. And then Lateralis and stuff was about like, yeah, random numerical sequences and stuff at points. This one just learning more about Maynard, learning more about the vocalist here, about his relationship with his mother, how he sees his mother, the person she was, the unconditional one, Judith Marie. Like, wow! He's got such a good knack for writing music. Not just lyrically here, but also the whole entire band itself is like insanely good at telling a story through the way that the music sounds as well. The only thing I can really complain about is I do feel like this album hasn't been that loud so far, in a weird way. I do feel like I love Tool for so many reasons, but one of the main reasons is those explosive moments. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to listen to 2 more tracks now. The Pot I've heard before, and then another track right after it. So yeah, let's listen to The Pot.
Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your head.
He really just does sound different on this one.
I hold deep in muddy waters. You practically raised the
Because I remember I had a bit of an issue with his vocals. But he's just got like a high delivery going on. That signature percussion. You must have been. It's so catchy. I get it. I get why it's the popular one. It's so loud compared to the rest. This is so good. Oh, it is exciting. Oh, that drone. Difficult to dance around this one till you pull it out. Boy. I love his attitude. Must have been high. You must have been high. Cool. Yeah, I'm not as picky on vocals anymore as I used to be. So even though I can notice a difference in his vocals, and yeah, it's a little noticeable, but it doesn't bother me too much. I'm mostly just excited. How loud it is. And catchy, damn. I forgot about this. Super heavy there, that's nice. A little bit lower. I love this next line. What's this drummer's name? Who is he? This next line. Liar, lawyer, mirror for you. What's the difference? I love how this shows them off so nicely. That they can put together a track that's so catchy. What an amazing band. Ah! and then we listened to another track. That was so fun. I think I like the pot a lot more than I used to. It's grown on me quite a bit. And then Lipan Conjuring. Because we need to take a break from what we just experienced. I have no idea what's going on at all. What was that? All right, pause it. Lipan Conjuring, not sure what the point was there, but it did sound like the same singer. Sounded like Maynard again. Maynard? It sounded like him again. The pot was really good. The pot, like I said, the only track I've heard on this whole entire record, it is a very popular track in general for Tool. It's one of the most popular Tool tracks ever. I think I still appreciate the highs of Sober and Lateralis a bit more. The earlier stuff, this comes later. Yeah, I really like Lateralis, that song, and I love the song Sober as well. I think that's Tool at their best. I can appreciate somebody that would probably prefer the pot over that stuff, because the pot does have this really catchy feel to it. Must have been. It's just not exactly my cup of tea like Lateralis and Sober, because Lateralis and Sober feel so dark. I don't think the pot feels as dark. It feels a bit more fun and a bit more like snarky and snappy. I like his attitude on it. It's definitely still very, very fun to listen to. And then, yeah, Lipan Conjuring, I have no idea what that was. I guess it's like a bit of an interlude, a bit of a break, because Tool know that like their big moments are big, and if you just only have those big moments, then it can get a little boring. It's good to instead have those dynamics and like those breaks from the loud explosions, because then you really appreciate when it gets loud, because you've taken a bit of time to get there. So yeah, I like the highs and lows in terms of like dynamics on the record, of it being loud and being a bit more quiet at points. So yeah, Lipan Conjuring, it's only a minute. It's not that big of a deal that I didn't really like it. It's literally a minute. All right. I've been told by Smokey, I think it was actually that told me, patron that requested this, that tracks 7 and 8 are to be listened to together. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm right. And so that's what we're about to do. We'll listen to tracks 7 and 8 together in a row. Lost Keys. Blame Hofman. Okay. Another big drone. Wow. A lot of this album has actually put me on edge. Track 2 did, and then this track has, at least. it's a little hypnotizing. I feel like I keep drifting off to it. And then I'm like, wait, I have heaps of people watching me right now. I need to stop drifting. But it really does take me to other places. It's such good music to like reflect with. And the drone is slightly annoying. But in the background we have this stuff about the doctor. What's the problem?
Excuse me, doctor. Are you gonna have a moment?
A moment? What's the question?
More of a situation. A gentleman exams here.
What's the problem?
That is the problem. We're not sure.
Do you have the chart?
Right here.
Not much here, is there?
No, doctor. No obvious physical trauma. Vitals are stable.
Name?
No, sir.
Someone drop him off. Maybe we can speak to them. Let's get some background on this file.
No ID. Nothing. And he won't speak to anyone.
Well, then let's say hello.
Oh, it's
Morning,
setting up the
Dr.
next
Ross.
track. I like
Right.
it.
How are you today? Look, son, you're in a safe place. We want to help in whatever way we can.
But you need to talk to us. We
Can't
can't help
help
you
you.
otherwise. What's happened?
And what's happened?
Tell
me everything.
Okay, and then he's about to... Okay, nice blend. That transitions to the next track. And then we have Rosetta Stoned. So I imagine this is the guy now that's at the hospital speaking. What? I just saw that. Oh, this song is something else. Oh, cool. It's like a sort of a rapping delivery. What? I'm missing all of this because it's so quick. So cool though. Got me seeing E mother effing T. You be seeing aliens? Fetal spooning. Sage. Gosh, there's actually quite a few like funny lines in this one. This man had a big trip on something. I feel like Manya, the vocalist, he has such detailed, weird lyrics. And it could just be like about any random topic. Like you have no idea what the next track is going to be about. back to the non-title call. So wild. What am I reading? This guy's been through it. When there's like slight electronic production on it, I really love it. Hi, you don't say, hey? He's high. Is he? Beautiful. Yes. Bring that percussion in, let's go. He's gonna be one of my favorite drummers at this point. This album actually, like, man, I don't even know if I was like picking up on the drummer. I probably was a little bit in previous albums by Tool, but the drummer is the standout by far. And whoever the songwriter is. really enjoyed the last, like, yeah, 1 to 2 minutes. I guess 2 minutes at this point, maybe. But that high section. I really feel like it's built it up quite well. He does a bit of a scream at points. I remember that before. He's the chosen one. E.T. told him so. Oh, this song's really good. Well, no. Well, no. I love that final line as well. Okay. That's pretty good. That's the other sort of epic on the record, I guess. That's the other 11-minute track, along with 10,000 Days. I would say I prefer 10,000 Days, but I still really like Rosetta Stoned. I love Lost Keys building up to Rosetta Stoned. I think it's actually quite funny how it's sort of like a guy that's come in to the hospital, and then this is like his fever dream while he's high on something, obviously, is Rosetta Stoned. I mean, Stoned is in the name. Yeah, it helps to sort of like place myself a little bit lyrically with track 8, because like, it is a bit wild. It's a bit like, what is going on? The Chosen One and E.T. came and told him so. Rosetta Stoned dragged for me slightly more than 10,000 Days. I think I was into the story of his mother with 10,000 Days a lot more than I was into the story of being stoned. With that said, I still enjoyed it quite a lot. I'd still give it a 1 because I think Tool's music is on such a high caliber for me. Like, it's just on a different level that I will give out 1s for nearly anything that Tool does, essentially. Even if, like, I would say I prefer other tracks by them. So yeah, Lateralis as well. I keep mentioning it, but Lateralis. Let's listen to one more track, Intention, and then we'll listen to the last 2 tracks together. Intention. Slightly reminds me of Radiohead. It reminds me of, like, what year is this? Is this 2007? Or is this before? 2006. It reminds me of the music a little bit that Radiohead's bringing out at this moment. Just those little electronic moments. How it's sort of produced to just float from the left to the right. It's really nice. Very bass heavy, wow. Heavy on the bass. It's like, it's quiet again, like, Wings for Marie. This whole album is, I feel like, slightly quieter than Lateralis was. And Anima. It's pretty. I like it. It's just not, you know, I don't turn on a Tool album and expect this much quietness, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. It's Tool. I'm just happy to be listening to Tool. I love it. Like the electronic production on the drums. I think. Okay. Man, I hate saying this, but I do feel like this is a weaker moment on the record. It's still pretty! It's still beautiful. But it is like 7 minutes of nearly the exact same thing. Does anyone get what I'm saying? I feel bad for saying anything negative. That's Intention. Yeah, I feel like the first half of this record was way more solid than the second half. I feel like we're starting to dip here a little bit. I think Rosetta Stoned was the highest moment so far for the second half, and Lipan Conjuring, Lost Keys, and Intention struggle a little bit from just being like a bit too quiet. I know there's going to be quieter moments on the record, but I don't even know if there's like loud enough moments in between the quieter moments at this point to like really sell it to me. I feel like everything was working for me a lot better in the first half. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm going to listen to the last two tracks, the final 15 minutes here of this record, and see if we can get a louder moment that I'm seeking. I don't want to be like that idiot that just like keeps telling the music to be loud though. You know, I want to be an intellectual. Right into I guess Lateralis was quite long. The album. There's a song called Reflection in there. There's a lot of reflecting to be done.
Angels on the sideline,
Angels again.
puzzled and amused. Why did Father give these humans free will?
Why did Father give these humans free will? Now they're all confused.
Now they're all confused.
I like how there's like quite a bit of religious themes in this album.
Monkeys know that he doesn't have enough to go around. Playing in this holy garden, silly old monkeys, where there's one you're bound to divide. Right into
Interesting. Okay. We're the monkeys, obviously.
angels on the sideline. Baffled
It's interesting to call us monkeys in the context of these lyrics.
Father blessed them all with reason.
Because if you believe in God, you wouldn't believe in evolution. So, I mean, he's making a point by calling us monkeys.
Monkey killing, monkey, you're pieces of the ground.
Father blessed them all with reason, and this is what they choose.
From they forge a blade, where there's one bound to divide it. Right into
I get this though. I feel like I relate to this a lot. Like the idiocy of humans. ungratefulness. I am like this. I'm ungrateful so often. Yeah, monkey killing monkey over pieces of the ground. So obviously it's about war. I like these lyrics. We don't stay loud often enough. I don't mean to complain, but really interesting percussion again. Oh my gosh, every time. This building is gonna be quicker. Okay, this song's grabbing my attention now. Come on, Tool. Come on. 2. Ooh, oh gosh. I'm yawning. I think it's because it's a pretty long album. No Tool just do long albums, that is just part of it. Lateralis is also... Yeah, it's 1:15. It's 1:16. Anima? 1:15 as well. Okay, they always have... It's always 1:15. Interesting. I wonder if that's intentional. If they feel like that's the perfect album length. Okay, and then the final track is... What? Viginti Tres? Yeah. You know what I mean. I don't know how to pronounce it. Viginti Tres. Please. Okay, I trust you, Tool. I trust you. You got this. Oh no, is this for real? This is the whole 5 minutes? This is just 5 minutes of me just slowly coming to terms with the fact that this is what the whole 5 minutes is. They were like, damn, the minutes, like, the album's only 1 hour and 10 minutes and it needs to be 1 hour and 15. That's the perfect album length. Let's throw in 5 minutes of random noises. Just to get it up there. This has got to mean something. No, I'm Googling it. I don't want to miss anything. Viginti Tres. Means 23 in Latin. That's it. It just means 23 in Latin. Okay. I don't mind that. It's sort of cool. Wow, what a soundscape. This would pop off at like 2 a.m. in the morning. This would freak me out. 100%. This just started randomly playing from my speakers while I was trying to go to sleep or something. Oh my gosh. Terrifying. I mean, I've got to give it a... because I am being so generous to Tool because they are Tool and I love them so much. But really, I'm not that blown away by this track. I like ambient music. I feel like partially that's why I don't mind it, but I still am not overly impressed by it at all. Like, what am I really listening to right now? I guess it's time to just like sit with what I've just listened to because the Tool album can be a lot. Actually, the weakest track on the record. I'm so upset that we end with the weakest track on the record. Like, why? That's so sad. Apart from Rosetta Stoned and Right in 2, the second half of this record is just a bunch of, I don't want to say just, is a lot of like interludes, intermissions, random ambient outro. Intention is like relatively a good track. I don't hate Intention. I just feel like Intention could have been a little shorter at least. If it was just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again and not really changed up, it didn't have to be 7.5 minutes for me personally. Tool does that. Tool loves those like quieter interlude moments, like giving you space to breathe between the louder tracks, between the tracks that are completely fleshed out and like totally something. It just felt like there was a lot of ambience and interludes and being quiet on the second half of this album. It didn't feel like there was enough loud stuff for me. So yeah, I would say that was my main concern with the record, but I would say the first half of this record up until Pot, so tracks 1 through to 5, I really had no complaints. I thought it was super solid. I gave a 1 to every single track on for the first 5. Tool is a band where I will just, I will try to give out as many 1s as possible because I just love them so much and I really appreciate their level of songwriting, just a bit on a different level in terms of progressive metal. Progressive, they are like one of the best progressive metal bands for me, along with Opeth, I would say. I do want to check out more progressive metal, obviously. The fact that I like Tool and Opeth so much shows that I should definitely listen to other progressive metal bands. I've listened to a bit of Gojira? Yeah, the French band. I think they're progressive metal potentially, but yeah. I don't think I liked this one as much as Lateralis. Oh, I'm giving it an 82 actually, an 81.8, so an 82-ish. I remember I gave Lateralis low 90s, so I definitely liked Lateralis a little bit more, significantly more, but I still feel like this is Tool. It's still amazing. The drummer was insane. I cannot deny how good this drummer is. He just takes me to all these different areas in terms of like how drumming can sound. He's like got that percussion in there. There's like some electronic sort of drums for a moment. His drum runs and his syncopation are incredible, and his all the different beats he's able to do that are not 4x4, incredible. And also the guitar was quite drony, which I liked. I liked the guitar, and also quite loopy at points. Like it would do really quick loops and very hypnotizing. And then Manyard. Oh gosh, I hope I'm saying the vocalist's name right, but he was actually quite good as well. I really liked the lyrics across some of these tracks, especially the lyrics surrounding his mother and surrounding religion. I thought they were super interesting and a bit more personal than I usually get from him, so I loved that too. The Pot was the standout. The Pot actually is my favorite track on the record. So there you go. It is once again a bit of a journey. It's an hour and 15-minute journey. It can be very overwhelming and very exhausting to listen to in a good way. I'm so happy I did, but man, I need some rest now after I listen to Tool for sure. They are a very intense band to listen to in a great way. Okay, thank you Smokey for requesting this. And that's it. I hope I will see you all very soon in my next video. Alright, bye.